Right, here's part 2 of this vintage tag using the umbrella that I've just made. So far what I've done, I've edged just the 2 sides and the top in black. You can see that, to make it look a bit vintagey. After adding the flowers, the bees, the butterflies, not too bothered about the bottom because I'm going to put some lace on there. I've now stuck the umbrella to it. And I'm now going to finish, what I'm going to do now is I'm just started doing the frill for the bottom. So I'm hand making the frill, and then I'll add something to that. So I'm just hand stitching this at the moment, just a running stitch to make a frill. I've cut 2 pieces, not sure how many more I'm going to need, and or whether one will do, don't know. Let's see how it gathers. So it's near the top, so you can get plenty. I mean, you can cut the frill down depending on what you want, how deep you want it. This might be enough having 1. I might need to do, I've cut 2 in case. Right, let me just see about gathering this up, because I don't want it too frilly, but then again I want it to look really, really nice. So I'm just going to measure this at the bottom. Look at this, spread it out a little bit. Not sure. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yes, that'll do. I'll couple of stitches in the end. Don't you just love it when it don't go right? So we can get that done now. So I'm only putting a couple of stitches in the end just to hold it, and then I'm going to glue it and put it on the tag. So there we go. Move that out of the way. Just spread the gather out in it. Right, all I'm going to do, pop a little bit of glue right on the end of the tag, and then don't know if you can see that, I'm going to add the frill, and while it's still warm you can still pull it into place. Yep, that'll do, because I'm going to hide that bit, the top of this, with some of this brown. Just have a different colour. Like that. Don't stretch this stuff, ladies, because I found out before, if you stretch it, when it dries, it pulls it back. Oh. It pulls it back in. Right, just do that. Not quite right there, but that'll do. There. And then I'm just going to trim that off. I mean, I'll tidy it all up later on. I'm just getting the basic. Do you know my scissors are blunt as hell now? So I'll have to try. Somebody told me a technique of cutting foil. So right now I'm just going to leave that like that. I've got the trim that I want on the bottom. I'm also just going to pop the hole in the top where I want the tassels to be. So we can get that in the centre. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make another flower. So I'm going to use the bit I've cut off that I wanted for the frill. I don't need it, so I'm going to use that to make the flower. And this is one of those flowers I said I'd do a tutorial on. Right, I'm sorry ladies, you can't really see that, but I've now added a deep frill. I do like that. And that will all get trimmed up later. So fold the material in half, so you've got one long inch strip, not in the end of your ow, prick myself then, not in the end of your needle, thread, sorry, couple of stitches, and then start to just put a running stitch in there. That's all you need. I know this is taking time up, but it's got to be done. Okay. All I'm doing, ladies, is just folding it in half and doing some running stitches, which will gather that for the flower. And when you do pull this up, it automatically does a spiral. So what did we say we're going to call this? Fifi's Rosette. How's that? Fifi. That's Sean's, that. Calling me Fifi. Anyway, Sean, come on. I've not heard from you for a while. Where are you? What you doing? What you up to? Did you finish your canvases? They were gorgeous of her grandchildren, weren't they? And Crafty Catsy, loving your videos, Crafty Catsy, love them, absolutely love them. Oh, that was my question though. You were doing a giveaway and you had said it was including children under 11. Let me know, darling, because I don't have any children under 11, but I have grandchildren, 4, and all 4 of them craft with me, and they wanted to know if it includes them. So can they enter? I mean, it's up to you. But that was a question they asked me, and I've asked you. Right, so you can see what I've done now. All I'm going to do is pull it. Just pull it. And look, it's curling already. It pulls itself into a rosette. Automatically goes round and round into a rosette. Right? And then all I did was just fold it over on itself. Like that. Right, pull that a bit tighter actually. The tighter you pull it, the better the flower. Turn it to the back. Make sure it's pulled in and put a couple of stitches through just to hold it and pull it into place. That's it. You've already got a flower. What are we on to? 7:30 again? Oh dearie me. Right, anyway, so there's my flower. I'm just going to get my little vintage button and I'm matching it up with the one that's on the thing there. Where's my plier things? There they are. Hold the top of the button, that's the loop, and turn your pincers flat and cut it off, and that way it don't fly off everywhere. Okay, hot glue that and add that, which is the bottom, that one, and then add that to the middle of your flower. Okay, and there you've done yourself a little rosette flower. Aren't they gorgeous? And then all I'm going to do with that is then add this here on this side. That's where I want it. My hubby's just gone to check the mail. He's had to go up to the office to check it because they've not been delivering mail. It's awful. Really bad. Right, so I've done that. So this is the tag so far. Let me just show you that. Oh, he's back now. That's him. Right, it's 9:01, ladies. I've not finished yet, so please come back for more because I'm going to add a couple more smaller flowers to that. So I'll be back in a minute.